For real?
That's amazing.
Yeah, you earned it.
What's the concept?
I don't want to give it away just yet, but Pete and Uncle Bobby and I have been working on something pretty special.
Okay, do I have to, like, memorize lines or anything?
There's going to be a teleprompter or
It's
cue
not
cards for
set in
you.
stone, and as long as you can read, it should happen within a week or two.
Hey, I could read. I got this.
Hey, Finn, can I just say what a joy it's been to see how far you've come in so short a time? Yeah. It is an honor to be in business with your son.
Uncle Bobby, man, it means a lot to hear you say that. I won't let you down.
I know you won't.
How'd your meeting with J. Cole go?
What's the latest?
Nate White just dropped with potential trade details. There's mixed reaction on social.
Yeah, he just went on Top Takes Daily to talk about it. I mean, I got it all queued up if you want to check it out. All right, let's do it.
So basically what I'm hearing right now is that Othello Akpin is considering offering MP in 3 first-round picks in exchange for Shep Owens. But, I mean, the organization is obviously, this like internal debate about whether the price is actually too high, but this is what it's looking like to actually get the deal done.
Thank you. It's about time. Bring Shep home.
You're wrong, Perk. They'd be giving up a huge haul for a player they could have drafted just a few months ago. If I'm team president, Phil Boyer, I don't see how I can sign off on this. Are those picks all unprotected?
Well, obviously it sounds a little ridiculous, right? But, I mean, from what I'm hearing, yes, you're correct. But Othello Akpin was told to quote, blow them away in order to make this happen.
Well, he did. I'm sorry, but that's way too much. Am I the only one who thinks this is ridiculous?
Unfortunately, yes. And I'll tell you another thing. If Phil Boyer had let his GM do his job and draft the guy that he wanted in the draft in the first place, he wouldn't even be in this mess. Mistakes were made. Now clean them up.
How did they make a mistake? MP looks every bit the prospect Shep does right now. I don't see how you can justify this deal without admitting that your organization is actually just in complete disarray.
Okay, I'm confused. Because what is this part about Phil overruling Othello? Well, apparently Shep was Othello's guy before.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Because it always seems so personal to him. Like, well beyond some sort of clash with Freddie.
Well, it's both. Look, I did some digging, and Phil hiring Freddie just kind of pushed him over the edge. Like, he wasn't your biggest fan, but once Freddie was hired, he was convinced that you were part of some plot to overthrow him.
Bro, this is insane, man.
Nah, it's kind of just Othello.
So what do we do now?
Do we have to do anything? I mean, that trade is literally crazy. Phil would never sign off on that. I mean, would he?
I don't know.
Seriously?
Look, it's hard to get a read, man. I mean, Boyer keeps his cards close to the vest.
So now it's hard for you to get a read.
Look, I know that this is stressful, MP, but we've got a plan. All right, this isn't unexpected.
All right, then what is it?
Othello has been using Nate to leak his agenda to the press.
Right.
So it's time we do the same thing.
And you've already done all the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
I mean, all the fans are on your side. Mm-hmm. The narrative of Othello having outdated methods has already been established. I mean,
right.
All we really have to do is tell your side of the story in full. It's time to chop his head off.
Wow, you just can't help yourself with
Well, how am I the only one that's excited? Our plan is working beautifully. I mean, we have Othello right where we want him.
Okay, I will set up a conference call with Nate. This is our ace in the hole. We'll tell him everything that's been going on behind the scenes. Mm-hmm. Nate will publish those facts, National will pick up on that story, and we'll be golden.
And we use Nate because he's been the most critical of me up until this point.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We're at Tribal Council, and Othello is about to be voted off the island.
No. I'll let you know when the conference call is set up. Can you pay attention to your phone, please?
I'm looking forward to it.
Yo, these trade rumors are wild.
I ain't losing sleep over it.
Nor should you, okay? You are good in any hood.
Yeah, that's right. You know what? And it is kind of funny that the so-called Mr. Nice Guy keeps on running his mouth in the press so much.
See, he's trying to prove he's a baller with his mouth, but it don't work like that.
No, sir.
Yeah. And the only thing that bugs me is they saying it's MP plus 3 firsts. Man, I'm worth at least 4 firsts. You feel me? Like,
yes, you cannot put a number on talent, baby.
I'm saying.
What about 17? I mean, it's a good number.
You a goofy, bro.
Wow. My mama a goofy.
Watch it.
Okay.
Your mom's lovely. We love your mom. We love your mom. Hey,
she's
Sunday
great.
dinner be busting. That's right.
She is fantastic.
She is.
Don't say anything about my mama again.
Hey, need some help? Keep it going.
Let's go! Yes. Easy.
Yo, they not about to be ready.
Feeling you, MP.
Look out there, MP.
Some added excitement in the arena tonight, Doris. A matchup that gets every basketball fan excited.
A game like this, BA, has league-wide appeal. That's the kind of star power we've got on the court tonight. What a measuring stick for each team going forward.
Now here's Beal. The fader. DeRozan with the rebound. Here's Jordan. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Well, this is where DeMar DeRozan proves he is the real deal. Not only a skilled scorer, skilled at finding his teammates as well.
Beal against Jordan. Beal, no good. Pass to DeRozan. Ball, a screen on Porzingis. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. about a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Porzingis. Over to Rosen.
3 straight misses to begin the game. Not the start they were hoping for.
Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. You think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, B.A., yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
Just an awesome display of athleticism. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Up ahead. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach LaVine.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Beal with it. Jordan picks him up. Gafford with a screen on Jordan. Here's Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, give DeMar DeRozan credit. This guy is unselfish, moving the basketball, just such a great teammate.
For Washington, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Pass to Beal. No one near him. Gafford. And it's Chicago with a board. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards.
Last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Porzingis with a screen on Jordan. Beal finds Gafford. Now Kuzma. This one for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. To the middle. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Now here's Wright, averaging around 5 points a game. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Beal. Kuzma with the ball. From outside, off the mark. 10 points separating these teams. Inside. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. To the paint. Oh, somehow misses the one-handed flush. Chicago with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Jordan with the bucket.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now a timeout called. Russo, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Beverly in for Ball. Washington with the ball. A 12-point game. Right wing. Morris outside. Porzingis with a screen on Beverly. Morris can't hit.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Porzingis. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
Get ready for this.
Both free throws good from Porzingis.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
White with a screen on Morris. Beverly, the pass to Caruso. Outside White. Kispert grabs a miss. 34 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Porzingis. And again, Washington, no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
To the left wing. Green, a screen. On the wing, Green. The 3 is up. That one is off. And so it's the Chicago Bulls going. And so here is Chicago. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Kobe White out there with ball. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Drummond in at the center position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Well, the mid-range, always a solid option for Bradley Beal, and sometimes that's what the defense concedes.
Ball passes to White. Drummond to screen on Beal. Pass to Drummond. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Here's Kispert. Now Gafford. He's guarded by White. And he buries his first look.
And Bradley Beal getting...
Vucevic, he's checked in for Drummond. And Jordan subbed in for White. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Wright's checked in. Porzingis with a screen on Jordan. Beal's got room. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Beal's got 4 points this quarter.
I think the thing about Beal is he's trying to become a really efficient scorer, working hard on that true shooting percentage.
Jordan with the bucket.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
For Washington, they've gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Here's Wright. No good. Some solid defense from Jordan. The Bulls have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. To the inside. And the dunk by DeRozan.
I'd say there might not be anyone in the league who enjoys a nice opportunity to send it in as DeMar DeRozan. How about the bounce in his step?
Now here's Wright. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Beal with it. Picked up by DeRozan. They kick it out to Porzingis. No good on the three.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the basket by DeRozan.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. It's Beal on the wing. And another miss by Washington. For Chicago, they've gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. That one goes in. Jordan's got 20.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
.149 left to play in the first half. Beal outside. Here's the teardrop. Will it go? Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot.
He can drive it, pass it, shoot it. The complete package on the offensive end, that defines Bradley Beal.
The Bulls have gotten each of their 6 shots to fall here in the second.
Oh, wow. Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Beal, following the bucket by the Bulls. Over Caruso. And too long on the shot. For Chicago, they've gone an outstanding 7 of 7 so far in the second quarter. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And Washington has possession. The Bulls making their last shot. Kuzma against Green. It's Kuzma with the miss. And here's Chicago. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. MP is doubled. Pass to Vucevic. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Vucevic has got his first points of the game.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
From 12 feet. Second shot opportunity. And no good. Some solid defense from Jordan. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, MP throws it down.
What pretty vision right there by Patrick Beverly. Wow.
Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Nunn from deep. Chicago grabs the miss. On the wing, MP driving in, and it goes as the official calls the foul.
Yes, MP, that's the way.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls already up 26 points as this quarter ends. Defense is setting the tone. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
You came ready to play tonight. Coming in hot.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race.
We know how hard it could be for rookies, but so far this group has done an awesome job for adjusting to the speed of the game.
You could make a strong case for any of these guys to win the award. That's how deep this class is. And now, looking back on that first half, things were really clicking out there for the Bulls.
They've made it a track meet. Transition buckets are easy baskets and easy points, Ernie. That builds your confidence, and it takes the pressure off your half-court offense.
Yeah, it's been a track meet. Trying to get in before the defense sets, that's where you get the good looks. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so in the game for Washington, they've got DeLon Wright, Kyle Kuzma out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that one drops.
Well, there's a certain strength that Vucevic possesses, so he can play through the contact and still score. That's nice.
Three-pointer, Beal. That one no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
Come on, it's not that hard to stay in bounds.
And Washington with possession. And here's Wright. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Kuzma, that's good.
That's about pre-shot preparation, the anticipation of the pass. Kuzma, easy work.
Kuzma's gone 1 for 3 from deep tonight. And Levine, throw it down.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, Levine has got a creative streak.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Gafford. And here's Beal. Looking to end this cold spell. Oh, Jordan with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third.
Bradley Beal is one of the most...
How the heck is that a foul, ref? You need LASIK.
Contracts in NBA history, over $240 million.
And he makes both free throws. Beal against Jordan. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Jordan's got 31 points.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
For Washington, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And he's certainly elite. But does it surprise you that Bradley Beal has one of the biggest contracts in the NBA, Grant?
And that's just how it works. I mean, give it a few years and all the stars will be paid the same. That said, it must be nice. Those are some big checks.
Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Jordan's got 4 points this quarter.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Washington is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Beal. And it's Chicago with a board. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively. And that's having a ripple effect. They have no answer defensively inside.
Now Wright. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Wright with a screen on Jordan. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
Down low. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. 3-on-3. Here's Levine.
Oh, wow!
Hey, how about that?
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Here's Beal, and then Beal with the dunk.
Yeah, Porzingis, because he's a scoring threat, that's going to open up opportunities for him to find his teammates.
For Chicago, they've gone a perfect 7 for 7 and looking strong in this third quarter.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
Here's Wright. Beal outside. Wright with a screen on Jordan. Here's Beal. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Right, the pass to Gafford. Now here's Beal. Over Jordan. That doesn't go either for Beal.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And he caps his dunk off with a little extra flair, switching hands on that dunk.
And like he was in the air for an eternity. Right outside. Beal outside. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. Kispert's checked in for Washington. Morris comes in for Bradley Beal. Here's Kuzma, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Launches a 3, and it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. DeRozan finds Jordan, and that one goes in as he's fouled.
You don't know what to do with you, MP.
Is checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for DeRozan. Lamb's checked in for Zach LaVine, and it's White in for Ball. Gibson's checked in for Washington. Nunn comes in for Wright. Now here's Morris. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Nunn with it, and Drummond picks him up defensively. Gibson, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Green, Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Jordan's got assist number 5 here tonight. Kuzma against Green. Now here's Kuzma. To stop the run. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. And so it's Chicago. And they're up and in.
Way to go, MP. Keep making the right play. That's all you Get him with those hands, MP. Get him.
Point has not been an evenly fought contest. Green, and Jordan subbed in for Beverly. So Washington going with an almost entire new group here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Gibson. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Todd. Beal, he's checked in for Kispert. And it's Morris in for Goodwin. They've got Nikola Vucevic. Kobe White out there with MP. Then there's Jeremy Lamb, and it's DeRozan in at the 4. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And there's Jordan on the assist by Lamb. Jordan's got 48.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level. I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Beal with it. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Is it okay for us to ask them if we don't see them?
Absolutely. Also, just be sure that no one's seated in any of the walkway or court area as likely. Okay?
What's up? Oh, well. Come on. What do you think?
Oh, look at that. I mean, it's not really my best side, but...
Babe.
I'm kidding. Wow. He beats seeing Shep's face up there. Let's start with that. I dig it. Mila, heck of a job.
Thank you.
Seriously, this is awesome.
You know, you worked really hard too, MP. You should enjoy this.
Thank you. I will. But I want to say sorry to you guys for blowing up on you the other day when Shep's billboard went up. You know, that was my pride talking, and I'm not too big enough to say I'm sorry. So.
Hey, man, don't even worry about it. It's water under the bridge, you know?
Appreciate you saying that.
Are you gonna get them a truck full of roses too?
Whoa, skirt, run it back. You got a truck full of roses?
I
All right,
did.
now I do feel cheated.
Oh, that was supposed to be private?
I changed my mind.
You know what? It's fine, because all you got to worry about now is hoping somebody don't climb up there and spray paint on a mustache or like some devil horns.
How will someone even get up there?
You'll be surprised. There's some crazy people that come
He
from this
has the
city,
most
right, Mila?
notorious graffiti crew in the city on his side, so I think he's gonna be okay. Who set that up, by the way? I forget.
I don't know. I forget her name. I think she was a lovely lady, and she was a stone cold knockout.
Are you about to propose right now?
Ricky.
I'm just
No.
saying.
No.
I was feeling that kind of energy.
Yeah,
Wrong.
not for nothing, but the right marriage proposal could really boost your Z rating. So that would be...
Can we not talk about that right now, please? Ashley? Please.
Look, in all honesty, congrats, man. I mean, this is big. Literally, I mean, look at that. It's your big face.
Bro, you are so corny,
hey,
man.
hey, but you love it, though, don't you?
Yeah. I mean, I feel better about my jokes now I hear your jokes.
I mean, that's who I am, bro.
Yeah, clearly.
Ricky, world-class agent,
Dad
top
jokes.
flight punching bag.
I love
I'm at
Ricky's
your
jokes.
service,
I've gotta
man.
admit it.
So, how you feeling, big guy? You nervous?
I wouldn't say nervous, but, you know, I don't do stuff like this normally, so I am kind of...
Okay, well, we're doing this on speakerphone, so if you need any help, we'll be jotting.
Othello can't stand Freddie, man. He thinks he's a backstabber angling...
Let me ask you this.
Hmm?
So has the paranoia showed up?
I mean, the biggest example is the trade proposal. He thinks that if he...
This is some pretty explosive stuff, man.
You were so good on Calloway's court. I love...
Just the man I was looking for.
Hey, man.
Let's go! Yes.
One more. Keep it going. Let's go.
Yo, they not about.
Look out there, MP.
Chicago! They got nothing on us!
When the middle of the season rolls around, Clark, how much value do you think there is in keeping an eye on the standings, seeing what the other teams are doing?
You know, Kevin, I think it's a balancing act depending on your team and the makeup of your squad, where you are in the standings. In some cases, it could be a powerful motivator, but I don't think it should be something that discourages you. You have to keep an eye on what's real and what you can control. There's still time for some dramatic shakeups as the season unfolds.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. He is out there with Doncic. Then it's Christian Wood. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Hardaway in at the small forward. DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
And Clark, don't you have to admire the way the Mavericks are always looking to compete?
Yeah, I like that, Kevin. It's a good point by you. It starts at the top of the organization. I mean, the team has really avoided any kind of lengthy rebuild. To their credit, they want to win, and this team is definitely capable of doing that. You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. LaVine against Hardaway. It's Wood, top of the key. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. Quick start for the Bulls in this one. 4-point game. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a filling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
Here's Wood. After the made shot from Jordan, Wood kicks to Kleber. Hardaway for 3. No good that time.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Here's DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Pass to Wood. Here's Hardy. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Dallas again missing.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Hardy. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. DeRozan passes to Jordan. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Mavericks trail by 12. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. This game comes. Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. JaVale McGee's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Reggie Bullock comes in for Hardaway. And it's Green in for Hardy. Here's Bullock. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. The Mavericks rebound. Outside, Green. And a miss there on the triple. Chicago leading by 12.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency. Solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
Jordan's gone a perfect 6 of 6 shooting. Green against Jordan. Will it go? And it's Green missing. You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle.
Now Jordan, after the missed three-pointer from Christian Wood. Yep, that one goes.
Oh, great ball movement there.
1:09 left in the first quarter. Here's Doncic. He's coming off a 37-point game against Milwaukee.
And boy, did he have it going offensively. He lived at the line during that game as well, and that's where he got a lot of those points.
Now, here is Jordan. After Luka Doncic's miss, back to Jordan. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. 16.
To a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. The Mavericks also with a sub. Bertanis, he's checked in for Christian Wood. Outside, Green. Now the pass to Bullock. From past the arc. And no good. Now the Bulls with it. They've got a 22-run goal. What a pace. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Drummond finds White. Six to shoot. Drummond with a screen on Green. Here's White. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And so it's Chicago, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we'll be right back after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Bulls guys have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Alex Caruso out there with Green. Then it's White. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter. Fades back. Bertans can't get it to go. And so White will bring it up for Chicago. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Pass to Drummond. Drops in the layup for two. Drummond's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Chicago.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Now White, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Now here's Beverly. Back to Drummond. Deflects the pass. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Hardaway. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. Beverly feeling it out a bit. Pass to Drummond. Back to Beverly. And a missed layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Hardaway with it. 17 points in his last outing. Bullock passes to Bertans and finished off by Bertans.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass. And looking at Reggie Bullock, boy, he's had quite the ride as a pro.
Yeah, he certainly has, Greg. I mean, he's been a lot of places during his 8-year career, but the thing I like, no matter where he's been and what uniform he's worn, he knocks down shots and does exactly what's asked of him.
And here's Hardy. 14 points from him the last game against Milwaukee. From the arc. Rebound Andre Drummond.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Kicks it to White. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
The first free throw is good. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic. Javonte Green. Zach LaVine's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Jordan in for Patrick Beverly. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. JaVale McGee's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Christian Wood comes in for Davis Bertans. Green is checked in for Hardaway. And Doncic is subbed in for Hardy. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Wizards put on a show. He scored 48 points, but it was his season high in rebounds that really stood out. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, or might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Bulls making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Bullock passes to McGee. Over in the corner, Wood. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 10-2 run here. Jordan dishes to DeRozan. And that'll be 2 free throws.
Many guys have bitten on DeRozan's pump fake over the years, but I do know it's a bunch of them, and because that fake...
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. They start a 3-game homestand with that game.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Green. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And finished off by Wood.
Wood flying up to slam down the alley-oop emphatically.
Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Ball against Doncic. Over in the corner, Wood. That doesn't go either for Wood. And so it's Chicago with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Y'all on the first half. Now let's double up.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings. These rankings take into account how teams are playing of late, those faltering and those gaining steam. Shaq?
I don't believe you just asked me about steam, Ernie. I only know about that diesel power.
Or jet engines, Ernie, like me. Jet engines. Ernie, you got to update your metaphors.
You know, I walked right into that one. On foot. Get it?
Get it. I got it.
And circling back to this first half, fellas, a decisive advantage for the Bulls.
Their work on the glass is one reason they've been in control of this game, playing bully ball. Right, Ernie?
Why would you ask me? I'm not a bully.
Yes, you are.
Ask Shaq. He's the bully.
No, you're the bully around here.
Whatever.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Doncic out there with Hardy. Then there's Hardaway. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Kleba in at the power forward.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now Hardaway. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Hardy, no good.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Jordan passes the ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. Here's Jordan. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Jordan's got 26.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Hardy. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle. Dallas shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Here's Jordan. And the layup's good off the glass. And he has 28 points for the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Beard, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. They get a hand on it. And that one's good. Hardy's got 6 here in this quarter.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Doncic against Ball, and the foul call.
Best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line, very low numbers.
And somehow it's become a real struggle at the free throw line. He's lost his way there. I mean, he's not having anywhere near the same success he had there last season. Role expanded. Wood has really blossomed and grown into it. He's a very talented, dependable forward in this league.
Inside, Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And for Chicago. Then for the Mavericks, Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Setoransky. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Justin Holiday, and it's Hardy in for Ntilikina. Here's Green, and the shot goes down. Green's got his first bucket in this one.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
We've got Alex Caruso. Dosunmu is out there with Jordan. And it's Vucevic, and it's Terry in at the 4 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Offensive rebound. And so Green will bring it up for the Mavericks. The pass to Hardy. Shoots the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Hardaway for 3. Terry grabs the board. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. And the dunk by Jordan.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Down low, here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball.
He was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the Bulls. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Alex Caruso. And Dallas also making a switch. Davis Bertans checks in for Christian Wood. Green left side. Here's Bertans for 3. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. A nice shot by Jordan.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Now here's Hardy. Passes it to Bertans. There's the triple. The rebound by Dosunmu.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
It's good.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Hardaway. Over Lamb. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Jordan with the bucket.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And that one, good. Chicago is on 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And here's Hardy. Outside Hardaway. No good on the three.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
For Dallas, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding
for Chicago.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jordan.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Hardy. Pass to Bertens. On the wing, Hardaway. Over Lamb. Rebounded by Vucevic.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
And then Jordan slams it in.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
The shot and game clock separated by 4.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
All right, let's do this. Who's first? All right, first question right here. Well, that's my man Nate the Great back there.
What do you think of the report that the team is considering packaging you and 3 unprotected first-round picks for Shep Owens?
I mean, if that's actually on the table, I think someone got a screw or two loose, frankly speaking. I mean, I wouldn't trade me for Shep straight up. And then you're going to throw in three first-round picks, unprotected. Nah. Oh, man, that's wild. John, talk to me, man.
Hey, have you spoken with management about these rumors?
No, they actually haven't approached me.
So you haven't been at all reassured about your place here? I mean, you've been playing remarkably well.
No, I have not heard anything. I mean, you'd think I would, right? But that's just goes to show where we are.
Okay. Thanks, MP.
All right, cool. I think I'm done. You guys have a good night.
One more. Just like that. Let's go!
Let's go!
Keep it going. Now we're rolling.
Yo, they not about to be ready.
What's up, Nicole? Oh, wow, this is quite the setup.
Well, you're the cover story. We gotta make it look good.
I dig it. So what would you...
Okay. Give me something cool,
I would say neither, because I am just a person. So why do I have to define myself?
Okay, I hear you, but do you worry that exploring this other passion might be opening you up to criticism?
Who?
I don't know. I mean, you have a bad game. A fan might think you're not as focused as you could be. You've already been quite the lightning rod in the media with your draft position.
Now, if I would have started worrying about what critics thought, I would have been quit basketball years ago and probably would be doing something like being an astronomer.
An astronomer?
I like stars.
Okay, so new direction. Okay. Now.
A little.
And now the balloon is gone.
No! But it is something I think that people can see that shines through us. How serious did I take it? You know, it's just not something casual that I just do on the whim. Oh, I like that one.
So is it something you thought about doing for a while?
Absolutely. Music is something that's very important to me. And I think...
It seems like you've given this a lot of thought.
Well, I'm just trying to give you some good answers, that's all.
Oh, I like this little...
I mean, it's just a great avenue for me to express myself and shine. You know, I've had success on the court, but sometimes, you know, you want to challenge yourself outside of what you normally do and branch out of your comfort zone.
So this was outside of your comfort zone?
Yeah, it just means I haven't explored that avenue just yet. You know, a route that I hadn't taken. And I'd like to challenge myself to see what I can achieve.
Okay, so now we're almost done. I just need you to pretend you're a bunny.
Like hopping around?
No. No one else knows you're a bunny.
Maybe that was your little secret.
Okay, you ask questions, I take photos. Okay, ignore her. Oh.
Is this good?
Perfect. I love it. Just don't let us see your little cottontail, okay?
Okay, well, since we're about to wrap this up, last question. What now? What's next? An album? A tour?
Expect the unexpected. That's all I can say. Because just when you think you know what I'm gonna do, boom, I'm
prove you wrong.
Ooh, okay. Well, I guess good luck with that. Well, I am good. You?
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
This weekend, we're taking our dog to the park in the city. I don't know. One trip to a dog park. My cousin says it's best to stay. Like, hey, take care of those fur babies. Quit paying for gas money, though. God,
Oh, that's some sweet planning.
yeah, amazing couch to have breakfast with.
Oh, you must have great taste. Can't lose. Oh, did you pack your own dinner for breakfast?
Yeah, I did.
Well, what's on the menu?
Breakfast burritos.
Ah, I see what's going on here.
Speaking of performance reviews, I'd like you to have your vision for the I was thinking you might send
And both teams coming to this game on a winning streak, which only adds to the intrigue of this matchup, Grant.
Yeah, both teams definitely on a hot streak, BA. Both squads have a little extra motivation, of course, to win this game. They want to keep it rolling. Should make it even more competitive.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. They've got Nikola Vucevic. MP is out there with ball. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Levine in at the small forward position. Jordan. And he buries his first look.
Always playing heads up as Lonzo tries to find the open teammate.
Outside Young. Here's Murray. The kick to Hunter. 4-3. Rebound by the Bulls. Ball outside. Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
For Atlanta, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Now here's DeRozan. Last game for him, he picked up 10. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Young.
Capella, screen on ball. The shot. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Well, after the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they've been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star in DeJounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent.
And both free throws good for Jordan. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Young, the pass to Capella. Capella, screen on Jordan. Pass to Bay. A shot to stop the run. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
And here is DeRozan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Now here's Murray. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing.
And the wanted Murray to play for a contender. A trade where everyone involved gets what they want.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Yep, that one goes. Jordan's got 12 points.
Off to a great start. 5 straight from the field.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Murray against Jordan. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's a foul. And here's Bay. 9 points in his last outing. Capella finds Hunter. Right side Young. Here's Capella.
I mean, are they afraid of going inside? Most of their shots tonight have come from outside. It's been that kind of quarter for them. The shot has just been unreliable.
MP is doubled. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. And Ball throws it down.
Yeah, how about Ball? Usually he's the guy throwing it. This time he's the one finishing it off.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. 1:41 left to play in the first quarter. DeRozan against Bay. Pass to Young. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. DeRozan with the rebound. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 16-4 run. And there's Jordan on the assist by DeRozan. DeRozan's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Here's Atlanta with the ball. They trail by 14. They want to keep rolling here. And for the Hawks, they're shooting a rough 29% from the field here. On the court for the Bulls, we've got Javonte Green, Patrick Beverly out there with MP. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. Picked up by Okongwu. Here's Murray. They get the rebound out to the right wing. Young inside. Drummond's there. Shot clock at 6. And here's Okongwu for 3. And it's Jordan with the rebound. And the Bulls shooting a legendary 79%. Their offense is just on a tear.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Mavericks was tremendous. He dropped 50 points, and Coach did a really great job of getting him the ball where he could do something with it. An astounding game for him, putting up numbers we might be talking about for the rest of his career. Back to you.
It really was some night for him. And much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Bay, he's checked in for the Hawks. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago. Lonzo Ball comes in for Beverly.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Now Griffin. Outside Young. Picked up by Okongwu. To the wing on the left. Murray from outside. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Back to Murray. Pass to Okongwu.
He got his timing down.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Can, capturing the moment. And there's the rejection. And the ball out of play. The Hawks will have it. So for the Hawks. Checked in for Okongwu. And Hunter subbed in for Griffin. The Hawks have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Murray. The shot no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And in that one, the bench came to play. Gave the team a bunch of points and energy to put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
On the wing, Bay. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Murray, an important scorer for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game. Bay outside. 1:49 left in the half. Young, the pass to Bay. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. For Chicago, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
The Hawks making a switch here. Hill's checked in. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Chicago. Caruso comes in for Zach LaVine. Here's Young. From 13 feet, down it goes.
And Trae just doing a great job being resourceful that time, finding an open space and knocking down a mid-range. I mean, Trae Young, do you love the confidence? I mean, he is boiling over with it. I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
58 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Bay with a screen on Ball. Puts up a 3. Young can't hit.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Down low. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. There's 42 seconds left to play in the second quarter.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his.
And so it's Chicago, up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first-half performance it's been for the Chicago Bulls.
This offense has been off the charts good. I mean, we're seeing player movement, ball movement. Guys are getting in the right spots and spacing on the floor.
Just an incredible first-half display. And changing gears now, looks like we've got some great interactions on social media. So here's one for Shaq from Dunkmaster J. Shaq, is it true you're the league's all-time MHP? I'm not even sure what that means. Any ideas?
Ernie. Ernie, it means most handsome player. And I am. That's true. In fact, that's a great question.
Wait a minute. How could you know that? Maybe it's the most hairless player or the most hungry player.
I got to back up Kenny on this one. It could be the most hilarious for all that we know. That seems more fitting to me.
Very funny.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Sadiq Bey out there with Clint Capella. And it's Young in at the one. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Now Bey. Capella, screen on DeRozan. Left side Murray. Elbow shot on the way. It's good on the putback.
Got himself in great position that time for the putback. Capella with the kapow.
To the middle. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And so far tonight, he's been the game's leading scorer. Just got into a groove, and no one's found a way to get him out of it.
Murray passes to Young. Murray, a screen on ball. Lets the three fly. And there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist from Young. Murray's got 7.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. To the inside. And the layup falls. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
And slam that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Up top, Young. Hounded by Ball. Murray from outside. Rebound by the Bulls.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night.
Something something else, man. Wow.
And make it happen. Well, you grow up in the Ball family, then you better move the ball.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. Levine with it. Checked by Murray. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out. They'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Just an intelligent play by DeRozan. Takes full advantage of the open gap in the defense.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Bey. It doesn't go for him. Oh, some solid D from DeRozan. To the paint. Here's Jordan. And Some changes here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Johnson comes in for Bay. And it's Griffin in for Murray. Atlanta is shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Young against Beverly. Young, the pass to Johnson. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. DeRozan with the ball. Hits yet again. Wow!
Once again, he hits the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance has tied him for third most 50-point games in a season. He just keeps delivering. Here's Griffin. The kick to Hunter. Pass to Okongwu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hunter passes to Johnson. Over Jordan. The shot by Johnson, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 53 points.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
.119 left to play in the third quarter.
Lamb, a guy who constantly finds a way to get into rotations, and defensively, that's what you rely on, is his presence there.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Pass to Okongwu. 50 seconds left in the third, and Griffin gets it to go.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Here's Young. Lamb grabs the miss. And it's the Bulls with the ball. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home. And so in the game for the Bulls, Kobe White out there with MP. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Lamb in at the 3, the small forward.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the 3-point line, and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. Inside. And he jams it home with authority.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's Young. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge.
I think we're gonna just grab it.
Bro, what are you doing with popcorn, man?
Why would I not make popcorn? I feel like I'm about to watch a prize fight.
Bro, you're supposed to be a professional, right?
Wait, hold on. Am I the only one that realizes what's actually happening right now?
We know what's going on.
We're winning. Nate White is about to go on and put the nail in Othello's coffin on live
Whoa,
TV.
no, I do not approve of the coffin talk. But yes, it is accurate to say that things are going according to
Look,
plan.
respectfully, Ashley, I do know the difference between a public statement and a private conversation.
I don't think you do.
Well, I don't see any cameras around here right now.
Literally.
Oh, shut up. It's on.
All right, welcome back, everyone, and welcome to the show, Nate White.
Nate the Great.
Yes, the Daily Horn reporter who just dropped an absolute bombshell of a report on embattled GM Othello Akpem. Welcome to the show.
It is truly my pleasure, Stan. Thank you so much for having me.
All right. Just give us a quick summary of what was in the article for those of us who haven't gotten a chance to read it yet.
Well, I encourage you to read the article. And if you want all the details, make sure you go to the Daily Horn's website. But here's the gist of the story. GM Othello Akpem, right?
Yeah, Akpem.
I mean, has created a rift in the organization between himself and brand marketing VP Freddie Novak. Now, is going so far as to confess to those in the inner circle that, check this out, he believes that Novak is angling for his job.
Drama.
Is there any truth to the idea that Freddie Novak would look to move to the basketball side of operations? I know that he and Phil Boyer have worked very closely together, but this is the first time I've heard of this, and I'm fairly plugged in with people in that organization.
That is true. JJ's plugged in.
I'm plugged in. I'm plugged in.
Well, JJ, I couldn't find a single person who could confirm that. As far as I can tell, maybe it's a little bit of what we call a
Wow. Nate, that's a serious accusation.
Hey, listen, I don't write this stuff. I just report what I find, right? That's why I wouldn't make it lightly. But I've heard from multiple sources inside the organization that Akpem has attempted to undermine Novak in order to convince team president Phil Boyer to move on from him. I mean, Phil Boyer.
Yeah, but he's basically eliminating the perceived threat of his job.
Right, eliminating that, the threat of his job. I mean, the paranoia sets in, right?
Interesting.
Can you go into that a little bit more? How has he undermined him?
You want it all.
Well, my colleague John Luck reported earlier this season that Akpem forbid MP from engaging in any PR initiatives around the city, which, of course, were organized by no other than Mr. Novak himself. He also reportedly ignored the findings of the team's analytics department on a consistent basis, going so far as to tell the organization's proprietary all-in-one stat are complete and utter nonsense. And of course, you got the proposed MP for Shep trade,
right.
which, obviously raised, multiple red flags across the league with all the rival GMs, and many of whom view MP, I'm going to say it, as a superior talent.
Really? You hear that, Perk? Perk, I know you heard it. He said MP's the superior talent.
JJ, I don't know what it is with your exception with MP. I'm not ready to give up on Shep just yet. But if everything you say is to be true, Nate, it sounds like Othello is GMing to save his job, not the betterment of the team. And that's unacceptable. You can't trust someone who puts themselves before the team like that.
Where did this idea come from that Freddie Novak was angling for Othello Akpem's job?
Everybody.
I mess it up all the time.
JJ, that's a great question. And, something that continues to confuse the people I've talked to who are actually familiar with the dynamics of the preferred of the situation.
I know I'm confused.
Of course. But, the best I can tell, Othello preferred Owens, but was overruled by Phil Boyer on draft night. Then, when Phil hired Freddie Novak to help smooth things over with the fans, Othello convinced himself that Freddie was gunning for his job.
That's too much.
I keep getting hung up on this convinced himself part. What do you mean by that?
Well, it's obvious. Well, I haven't been able to find a single person who thinks Freddie has one iota interest in the job. Right.
Okay.
Right. He currently doesn't have the background, obviously. And yes, Phil Boyer loves what he brings to the team. But would never hire him to make basketball decisions. I mean, obviously, that's not an area of his expertise,
Not even
right?
close.
No.
Well, listen, if that's all true, then I don't see how Othello can continue to be the GM of this franchise. It's never easy to call for someone's job, and I respect that this is the man's livelihood, but you can't GM to save your job. Your responsibility is to the organization. This is the cardinal sin of team building. We've seen it time and time again in this league, and it never ends well.
Right.
When you lose the big picture like that, and that has certainly happened with the proposed MP Shep trade, it's time to move on.
Well, hold on for a second. Othello's a good man, a family man, but I have to agree with JJ here. He's not the right fit for the job anymore.
You hear that, Sam?
Wow.
That's Perk agreeing with me.
A Perkins JJ agreement.
Yeah.
This is certainly a stunning turn of events.
You're welcome.
So stunning, in fact, that we actually took to the streets to ask City fans what they think about the current situation. Check this out.
MP is one of the finest young men and the greatest basketball talents I've ever had the pleasure of calling a friend. And anyone who would consider trading him needs to get his head screwed on straight.
Yeah, I don't want to speak out of turn about what's going on behind the scenes, but as far as MP goes, it would be a tragedy, honestly, to trade him for Shep. And I mean on every level.
Organizations disagree on talent and direction all the time. That being said, MP has given everything to this city and is a tremendous talent. So it's difficult for me to see why someone in Othello Akpem's situation would try to move him, especially at such a high cost.
There you have it. The city is united behind their rookie MP.
As well they should be, Stan. Seems the only guy who doesn't believe in MP is this guy, Kendrick Perkins.
Y'all ready for this? I actually believe in MP.
Oh.
But guess what? I just believe in Shep more. But forget all that. Based on everything that we've learned over the past few days, Othello, he has to go. The sooner, the better. Carry on.
All right.
That couldn't have gone any better. I'd say there's a 90-10 split in favor of MP on social.
Get it.
Yes.
Hey, hopefully Phil Boyer feels the same way.
Wait. Bro, I know you're joking me right now.
What?
That's your ringtone?
What's wrong with La Cucaracha?
That is your ringtone?
Yes.
Hey, how about picking it up already?
Okay. Jeez. Hello? Speaking? Yeah, he's right here with me. Sure, he'll be right there. Yo, do we have any more popcorn?
Bro,
I know we haven't finished.
Bro, who was that?
What? I'm hungry. That was Phil Boyer's office. He said he wants to see you right away.
Did he say anything else?
Just that it was urgent.
That's interesting.
Is that bad?
I don't know. How did Phil sound?
Well, it was his receptionist, and she sounded how she always sounded. You know, polite, courteous. But you should probably get over there and see what he wants.
Yeah, I'll get over there.
Yeah.
Hey, no matter what happens, we're gonna get through this, okay? We're gonna get through it together.
Y'all hot?
No, hey, rip off this Band-Aid.
All right.
There's no time for dawdling. Go.
All right. See you guys in a bit, all right? Here we go.
You'd tell me if you knew you were getting traded, right?
This is awful.
Oh, I know what that means. Let me get that.
Slow your roll. I might just like to pretend I'm an astronaut.
Who's also a giant?
Yeah.
I don't...
Yeah, see, look. Houston, this is Mission Control.
Astronauts
We're
don't
beginning
do
our
that.
descent down into the cityscape. The people of this metropolitan area are much tinier than expected.
Okay, while we're waiting for Ricky to touch down, teed up, just sent over the cover. Do you want to see it?
Of course. Oh, that's when I was pretending to be a bunny.
What?
I don't want that one. No, don't worry about that.
It looks great.
Early buzz on
Thank
the
you.
article's real positive. I think you actually managed to change some minds.
And you did it all on your own.
I sure did.
Negative Mission Control. He did have some help.
Well, I did work with a lot of very talented people.
Still going.
Excuse me. I was talking about us.
Bro, you weren't at the studio.
Check.
Nobody. MP, Phil's expecting you. He's in Othello's office.
Have a seat. All right, here we go. Our top story today is the sudden or not so sudden departure of embattled GM Othello Akpem, who has decided to mutually part ways with the organization due to a disagreement over the future direction of the franchise. JJ, right move?
100%. When political maneuvering leads you to try to get rid of a bright young star like MP, I'm sorry. You've lost the thread.
Yeah. Kendrick.
Can't say I disagree, Stan. And you and JJ both know I'm a huge Shep fan. Like, that's my guy.
Yeah, we know that.
But with everything we learned about Othello Akpem y'all know I always mess it up. Over the last week or so, they had no choice but to move on.
You mean to carry on?
JJ, ho. Get your own catchphrase.
Man, I can't believe we did it, man.
It's
Look
crazy.
at that.
It's crazy. It's kind of like I know what I'm doing, huh?
Congratulations, MP. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, Ash.
I mean, on the one hand, a man lost his job. But on the other hand, Othello is out of here!
Let's go!
See you, loser! The tribe has spoken!
Ding dong, the witch is dead.
Woo!
Bro, you have some really old references. What is that, Citizen Kane?
Citizen?
No.
That is Wizard of Oz. That's a classic.
If you're 100 years old.
Whoa. Follow the Yellow Brick Road slaps.
All right. Enough about Ricky's old references. Let's ride this high, man. What comes next? Talk to me.
What comes next is we follow the path that we charted for you before all of this even started.
Yes.
Support for Othello's ouster is nearly unanimous, but you still have a lot of inroads to make converting those Shep fans. He's got deep history here.
Like I said, man, like, what I went through with Othello, like, Shep is nothing but an ant to that.
Okay. Good. You know what? You keep following this plan, and soon we'll put a magnifying glass to him. You feel me?
I tell you what.
All right, but you're still going to have to answer questions about this after your next game, so...
Ash, what I went through with Othello, I feel like I can do anything right now.
That's because you can. I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of me, too. With you standing beside me, looking all beautiful.
Okay, all right. Reel it in. All right, you have work to do right now.
All right, that's putting it nicely, man.
What?
Gross.
Your Perco Latte billboard is 1,000,000 times better than Shep's.
I got you guys' stuff out. One second, I got you guys' stuff out. But we got the VIP over here. Yo, MP. Yo, fancy
What's up?
meeting you here. Like that, right? Hey,
It's all
man,
right.
I got him. You know, but I'm really glad you could come, man. Yeah, I made it, man.
Yeah, no, clearly you
Yeah,
made it.
man, I guess I did. You know,
Look at
I
this
mean, like,
place.
my Uncle Bobby couldn't believe that I built up such a following. Frank, thank you very much.
You know what, Carl? You're killing it with the hot dog punch today. You're taking it there.
I know. I'm the worst.
You know what?
Man, you know, but I can't help it, man. I'm feeling so good. I finally got a restaurant where I'll never get a flat tire.
Yeah, man.
You know, man, this is great. And you know the best part? My dad's actually coming in to check it out. Yeah.
That's amazing, man. I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah.
Truly.
Yeah, man. And did you see what I got up? Your photo is going to be the inaugural photo on the Wall of Fame.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got the hat up and everything.
Carl, you know, I can get you a better photo than that, brother.
Better than MP wearing my hat? It's impossible, man. You want a dog? It's on the house.
No, I'm all
You
right.
should,
No.
dude, come on now.
Carl,
I owe you.
Carl, no.
Okay, yeah.
I go for a
sorry,
run
my
after this.
bad. All right,
Thank you,
no,
though. Thank
no,
you.
no. But you want it anytime. You know, you come by and I'll hook it up. No problem, no questions.
Appreciate that, man.
Veganism power. I
Yes,
got
sir,
you,
yes,
bro.
sir.
Yeah. I appreciate it. Right back at you.
All
You
right.
sure you don't want something? You got
I
vegan
had a little bit
fries?
to eat
All
out.
right,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
But seriously, think about that photo, man.
Dude,
I
it
got
looks
you.
amazing, dude. You got the hat on and everything. Come on. That is the symbol right there. I'm gonna make it even bigger. Hey, that's a great idea. I'm gonna make it bigger. I'm gonna put it outside so everybody can see it.
I
know?
gotta run, but let's talk about that.
All right.
All right.
Frank, you very much.
Frank Power.
Yeah, Frank.
All right.
Well, no. Veganism power, right? Yeah.
Veganism power.
There we go.
My bad, brother.
Yeah,
All right, man.
Love you, man. See you at
Huh?
Christmas.
Ooh, business is blowing up, old man. Guess you got a little more juice than we realized.
Hey, if this keeps up, maybe you could do me a favor and get rid of that Shep mural.
Dude?
What?
Do you need glasses or something?
For real? I hope so. I spent a long time on this, but yeah, it's real.
Bro, that is so cool. Yes.
Hey, why don't we take a quick pic?
Yeah,
Yeah,
give me a
I
phone.
got you.
And while we doing that, we can bring some more business your way. How that sound? All right. All right, on 3.
Hey.
1, 2. All right. All up on the socials now.
Oh, appreciate you, old man.
You and this old man. Listen, if you guys ever want tickets to a basketball game, hit me up, all right?
Hey, maybe when Shep's in town.
Oh.
I'm sorry?
So we can boo him.
I see what you did there, man. I see what you did there. Hey, I'll see you guys soon, all right?
Hey, wait. I had Lance make it custom for you.
This is rad. Wow.
All right, just get out of here before we take it back.
Wow. I love y'all. I'll see you
Peace,
soon,
man.
all right?
Later.
go!
You're like money in the bank. Let's go! All day, baby.
Yo, they not about to. Hey, MP.
You know, the first thing you think of with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Hart in at the 3. And so it's the Bulls getting on the board first. Quickly kicks to Randall. Back to Quickly. And it's off from three-point range. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way.
And it's Quickly missing. DeRozan against Brunson. Here's Jordan. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. And that's now 6 points for Jordan. And some big news for MP. He's landed his first shoe deal. A huge moment that you know he's excited about.
And it was Jordan that ended up putting forth the best deal for MP. He'll join a long line of Jordan representatives in the NBA. Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor. Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
No good again that time. Bulls have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Jordan, good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The Knicks have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite.
That intangible of igniting the team.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Quickly finds Randall. Robinson sets a screen for Randall. And it's Robinson that time on the assist from Randall.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
For Chicago, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. And Jordan gets it to go.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
For New York, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Quickly with a wide open look. Offline with his 3.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
They get it again. And the dunk by Jordan.
You know, MP's love of music and everything he's done in that industry, it's had a huge impact on his public image.
And that image might have even changed a few minds about him. In the NBA, your off-court actions, Greg, are sometimes just as important to the fans as what you do on the floor.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
You know, you look at how they built this lead. It's been through extra possessions.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance.
Operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Javonte Green comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Alex Caruso is checked in for Levine, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Ball. Knicks trail by 14. Over in the corner, Rose. It's Drummond with the rebound. And here are the Bulls now. They're on an 18-4 run. And they double up Jordan. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Toppin, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Jordan against Rose. Plays it up off the glass.
Derek is just exceptional in the paint. A gifted scorer amongst the trees.
Jordan on the wing. He's covered by Rose. The drive by Jordan. And Jordan throws it down. And Greg, we have to talk about the shocking news today. How surprised are you to see Othello Akpem dismissed?
I'm surprised it happened.
The Knicks decide to talk it over. And New York looking at who they've got. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Grimes in at the 2. A nice shot by Jordan.
DeMar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide open man.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
And again, it's the Knicks missing. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
Now, to me, this is where DeRozan has really developed, able to make plays for his teammates.
New York's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
The Knicks making a switch here. Quickly's checked in. Stats here, guys, the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Drummond.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Knicks trail by 21. Quickly the pass to Hart. Here's Grimes. And again, unable to change momentum here.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And it goes down 2 points.
They're finding lanes to the...
Knicks have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. Randall down low. DeRozan defending. Randall with the bucket.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Bulls.
Here's Ball. No points in the game yet for him. To the inside. Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Hart, wide open. He fires. Kept alive. Robinson, that's good.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
With just about a half season behind us, the rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. You feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions.
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that could happen and totally reshape those rankings.
And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And the dunk by Jordan.
The floor awareness of ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
The Knicks have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hawks had a huge game. He finished with 57 points, and his percentage was impressive, making a number of his free throws and field goal attempts. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Faster quickly, and Randall throws it down.
If you let Julius Randle get to the rim, this is what you can expect.
Now the Bulls with it. They're on an 18-6 run. Here's Jordan. Out to DeRozan. A second chance effort. 2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The Knicks shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Chicago making some changes. Javonte Green, he's checked in for Zach LaVine, and it's White in for Ball. Hartenstein passes to Toppin. Here's Quickly. Here's Hart. And it's White with the rebound. And here are the Bulls now. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
Double team on Rose. Pass to Quickly. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Tremendous vision D. Rose has. Always finding ways to make an impact.
DeRozan passes to Jordan. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Vucevic has got his first basket of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Rose looking around. The pass to Quickly. From deep three-point range. No good there. And so it's Chicago, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get right back to the...
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the New York Knicks.
And they were gutting a little too much from downtown. They can't afford to become dependent on that shot. They got to compete the consistent way. I like to see them mix.
And now, let's take a second here to look at what's ahead on the schedule.
And for that matchup with the Pacers, this one should be very informative. We'll just see how even these teams are. The rankings might not tell the whole story.
And that's all for us.